Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn Tompkins, senior instructor here at VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Man, oh man, it's been a busy week. Market's rocking and rolling. And from a mobile perspective, where you're not tethered to your computer, you guys have the best of both worlds. Whether you have the desktop or the mobile, no matter what, we got you covered. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat, preferably with VV Nation. Let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. Let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. And I want to wait for the mobile app to hit. Oh, mobile app to hit. There it is. That's what
It'll come up on your iPad.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll probably hear it on the iPad when it comes up. So it looks like you guys can hear me. Hi, Jake. Hi, Michael. Bill. Drew says the mobile mentor. That is my unofficial official title. The Mobile Mentor. That's what my unofficial official title. And it's sponsored by Cafe Bustelo, a place to have your coffee and drink it as well. So they don't sponsor me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I wish they would. I wish they would. As much of their coffee as I drink and turn people on to Cafe Bustelo, I wish they would. Good morning, Mark. All right, so I'm still waiting for the alert to hit. I'm waiting for it to pop up here. Before we get started, going live and all this kind of stuff. So, again, a busy day, a busy week in the market with jobs and PCE and whether the Fed is going to raise rates or not raise rates. And the next decision is rampant in everybody's minds. So we're just going to keep our eyes on all of this stuff. Look at the top of the app. How about this? Free webinar, learn options, register now. I love that you get that kind of information on the mobile app, especially if you're not behind your computer all of the time. Oh, you know why the mobile, you know why it didn't go out?
Because you didn't set one.
Because I didn't set one. Can you do that? I can do it real quick on my end.
No, I got it.
All right. That's why there's no mobile. I'm sitting here thinking, man, it should have hit by now. I've had a busy morning. I did the Jockey Club this morning. I recorded the special presentation for tonight, and I'm doing the live stream. So I apologize for that. I did not send out an alert. Joey is setting that up now. Sigh. Oh my, it's okay. I'm human. Carol says, sing out, Glenn. Great jockey. Great job in the Jockey Club today. Thank you for that, Carol. But Joey is setting up the alert. So people are going to come in and go, I just got the alert. That's because Joey just set it up. Mr. Glenn, I know I'm early, but will have to leave to get my Whataburger. F-U-T-O. I thought you just get ready to say F-U. I'm about to say, man, F-U-T-O. I'll put that up there. F-U-T-O and P-R-D-O. PRDO. I got you. Michael says, in the mobile app, there are 3 retirement stock portfolios. What names do these correspond with on the PC app? Michael, I got to look at them. I've got to look at them to see which ones match up to what. What's tonight's presentation on? It's on a search that a lot of people bypass. It's on a search that a lot of people bypass that has been doing very well and did well pre-pandemic until now. That's what tonight's special presentation is on. What is the Jockey Club, DK asked? The Jockey Club is a day trading room that we have on the VectorVest 7 desktop platform. You got to have real time for it, though. And it happens every morning between 9 and 10:30, where we go through and day trade stocks. All right, that's what we do. All right, that's what it's all about.
Get the trial at /Red Hot.
You can get this trial at /Red Hot, www.vectorvest.com /Red Hot to get a trial to the Derby for 30 days. And you get access to Steve and I, sometimes Jerry, as we walk you through some day trades. And we have real money portfolios that we track. All right. That's swing trading, says Michael. No, it's not swing trading. Swing trading is some of the stocks that we day trade that we hold longer than a day, where we hold them for a couple of days to a couple of weeks. That's when it becomes swing trading. A day trade, a lot of these trades, we get in and out throughout the day. At least I really do. But there's times where we hold stocks longer than just a day, and they do become swing trades. All right, looks like more people are coming in. We're still waiting for the alert to hit. It's been my fault.
It just hit.
It just hit? Did you see? I didn't see the top. Oh,
you were talking.
Huh?
You're too busy talking.
Well, that's what I do, Joey. I talk.
I know. I tried to tell you that it was there, and then you just kept talking.
Well, it's because that's what I do. By the way, Joey's in the background. It is not Who today. It is Joey. The alert hit. Good news, Uncle Glenn. I'm here. Did you miss me? Of course, Daniel, I missed you. All right. So, when I do the mobile app, I do nothing on the desktop. Everything is done from the mobile app as if you were looking at the mobile app yourself. John, you just got the alert because I didn't send out an alert today. Joey had to do it for me. I didn't send one out. Michael says, I missed you too, Glenn. So Joey came to the rescue today. That's not something that he normally does, but he came to the rescue today. Because most times he's a hindrance more so than helping me. So there we go. All right. Joey is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Without Joey, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Boo this man, whatever. No alert here. Roger, the alert just went out. Thanks for Tiger this morning, this AM, in and out, cha-ching. Way to go, Janice. Way to go. All right, so let's talk about what we see here on the homepage of the app. All right, we see that the Dow is up very slightly. It's flat to up. It's only up 0.03. The NASDAQ is down about 0.3. The S&P is down about 0.1. The VectorVest composite, though, on the other hand, is up 0.4%. Moving over to gold, I'm still not a fan of gold, not yet. It's down. Oil is up. I am a big fan of oil if you've listened to me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And I am currently playing WTI. I need the mouse for a second, Joey. I am currently, what's currently in my portfolio? I am currently, what just happened? Why does this move? What just happened to my, oh man.
Can't see it. Did you lose your chat?
No, it was not on my chat. It's on all of my pages that are open. Oh man, I think I broke it. Oh well. Anyway, I am still currently trading oil. Does Joey rock type? Really? Joey didn't even do that. That was somebody else. Now, DBC Golden Cross today. That's a longer term play. Looking at the 50 and the 200, Tom, I'm all for that as well. All right, so looking at mortgages are up. Kinross Gold is up though 0.5%. Moving over, there's Boyle up 1.5%. Where Cold is down. Another mortgage, REM up 0.5, and Builders. Man, look at Builders. Builders are up 2.5. Again, I'm hot on Builders too, but I'm thinking that right now Builders are getting to be just a little bit too hot. In regards to that. TDW is a great oil play. John says he's personally up over 40%. We've talked about that, whether it was in the Jockey Club or a live stream. Will ACGL get hurt by Florida storm damage? I don't know. I'll put that down. ACGL. I don't know what they do. But you know what I did? I did make a watch list of hurricane stocks. If you follow me on the live streams, my other live streams, I've got a watch list of hurricane stocks. I don't know if I have it here. I might. As a matter of fact, let's go to my watch lists. It's under trending. It's forbidden. Oh man. Sigh. My app just shut down and started back up again. That stinks. All right, sign in. Joey, take me off screen for a second.
I think you need to click for me.
Oh, see? All right, so that was an issue. Oh, man. Which one am I clicking on?
This.
What? I'm clicking on it. See, something's up. It's my computer. Son of a gun.
Just unplug your iPad and then do it.
All right. I'm having problems with my computer. I've been telling Tom that I'm having problems with my computer. Nobody wants to believe me. I can't click on anything. Yep.
Well, we're here.
Yeah, all right. So let's go to my watch list. I do have a watch list called Hurricane Stocks. Let's see if I can find it. I got a lot of watch lists, as you can see.
You should probably clean some of those out.
I can't.
I don't think you need it from 2020.
I do. Ooh, hurricane stocks. It's in my trending Thursday. I don't know if I can find it.
John wants you to sing "Rocky Like a Hurricane."
Somebody wants to hear me sing, huh?
Yeah,
Who
rock
said
like a hurricane.
rock you? Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Yeah, I can't. I on my live streams though, on the desktop, I do have a Hurricanes watch list. I do have a Hurricanes watch list. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on those stocks. All right. Remind me on Monday. How about that? Remind me on Monday. I will take you through my Hurricane stocks. All right. I don't know. My mouse is not clicking through. So right now, it doesn't look like I can click through on anything over here. That kind of sucks. I can't even click over to this side either, Joey. All right, we're going to get through this though. So as I look at what's going on today, let's go look at our market timing. I still think that the primarily the people who are more aggressive should be playing the market right now. I still don't have the DEW call up or the confirmed call up. I only have the primary wave up. Let's go look at the nightly newsletter from the views. All right, let's go see what we said last night to prepare you for today as this comes up. I feel like going do 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 do. Mouse doesn't have any clickiosity. I know. And now look at this. I'm not able to get and move through here the way I'd like to either. I don't know what that's all about. I feel held down. I think Joey's holding me down. There's the overview. There's the views. We're going to see if we can come back to the nightly newsletter. Let's go back to the watch lists. One of the things that I like about looking at the watch list is all of the watch lists that I have in my mobile app. I like the ability to see out of which watch list, which watch lists have an RT above 1. As I scroll, builders, look at that. Builders have an RT of 1.21. What's moving in the builders? Look at that. STRL, ORN, BLD, EME. Let's sort this by what's moving today. Go up to where it says VST. Go to percentage price change. And now we can see which stocks in this watch list are moving up the most today. Some of them are sell recommended stocks. All right. Look at this, like ASPN. I don't know if I want to take that, but look at AAON and look at the equity curve with a VST at 1.34. Let's go take a look at that. Equity curve shows me that it's above my moving average. Look at the earnings per share on it. Fundamentally sound, where relative value and relative safety are both above 1 and in an uptrend. Comfort index above 1 as well. Let's go look at this in a 3-month graph. Look at that move. Look at that move on the stock. Let's go to graph setups. What am I using? I'm using moving averages. Which moving averages am I utilizing? Frequency 3 months. Moving averages, I'm using a 3 and an 8 exponential moving average. That's why I wanted to make sure. I'm using a 3 and 8 exponential moving average. Look at that. AAON, nice upward move today. I like that move coming off a level of support. Coming off a level of support and rocking and rolling. The stop price is that purple line at the bottom. But the 3 and the 8, I love that. That might not be a bad play today. Actually, I'm going to look at that as a play today. Create. I'm going to set right above the high of today. When it crosses below, no, when it crosses above, when it crosses 65.45, I'm going to create. I like that play. I like that play. It's in a watch list that's got RT above 1. Excellent. This is Tile. Look at that equity curve. VST at 1.11. It's up 3.39% today. Let's click on it. Look at that move most recently coming off of June. What don't I like about this though? Let's look at this stock. I like the move since June to right now. What don't I like about the stock? Type it in the room. Type it in the room. What don't I like about the stock? My first time here. Hi, Simone. Not impressed with his computer not working. Simone, you know what that is? That is technology. And unfortunately, if you're not okay with that, I apologize. And okay. All right. I'm working through it though. I do understand that.
It's not affecting anything.
Say again.
It's not affecting affecting anything.
I understand, but you know, people will be people, and I respect everybody's comment. But it is what it is. I'm not afraid to say that, Simone, in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'd love for you to be here, but and Joey is right. It's not affecting anything, and everybody's letting you know it's exactly right. I don't like the falling earnings, and Jim doesn't like that it's overvalued. All right, so I can still take this trade because of price action. Go put it on a 3-month graph. It looks great, but I'm going to trade this shorter term, not longer term. Why? Because earnings is falling, and earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. So if I see falling earnings, it's a red flag, but I'm not going to ignore price action. So I can still take this. I'm going to go back and, let me go back. Let me throw on an alert. I'm going to create an alert. I love the move on a 3-month graph. Crosses above 1069. Now, I understand that when I take this trade because earnings is falling, I'm going to put a tighter stop on that. All right. And Philip, you're right. There's a lot of stocks out there. I'm looking at opportunities to put some stocks in your hands to take a look at. That's all I'm doing. All right, let's go to the next stock in the list that's moving up. How about LPX? This, I've got to wait for this stock to fade the gap that it went through. Look at that. That's a big gap, a drop that went along with earnings. I like the bounce, the rebound right now, but I definitely need it to fade that gap. I need it to fade that gap. All right, so I'm not very interested in that one right now. Let's go to Thor Industries. Let's go look at that on a 3-month graph. I do like the found a level of support. The 3 and 8 crossed 2 days ago, trading at session highs. Again, falling earnings. Wow, look at Builder. Builder is killing it. 3-month graph, Builder is killing it. It actually pulled back. You know something? That was a healthy pullback after all of that move to the upside. That was a healthy pullback. And the 3-8 cross, look at the candle today. Look at the candle today. The candle today is showing a little bit of buying pressure with the longer wick at the bottom. Earnings looks good. I would keep my eyes on it. If you missed your opportunity, the most recent time when it went up before it pulled back down, you might be getting another opportunity now. You may be getting another opportunity now. Let's go to the next one. Nah, I'm not feeling that one. Winnebago's also with Thor Industries. It's moving up. It just broke through a level of resistance right here today. It broke above that level of resistance here. And then it didn't have follow through, but now it broke through again today. I'd keep my eye on it. All right, let's go back. And I always like the idea on any given up day is to look at the watch lists that you've created. The watch list that you've created is a great way to really hone in on what stocks are moving. Don't you use the VectorVest stop? Michael, let me answer that question. The VectorVest stop is really good for the more prudent investor. A lot of times you will find in every stop, for every stock is germane to that individual stock. I have found that if I'm not looking, or if I am looking to be longer term, the VectorVest stop keeps me from being anxious. All right. But for the most part, as I trade, I consider myself to be a progressive trader, prudently aggressive. I don't want to take a lot of risk, but I do want to take on some stocks that have some explosive capabilities. So I consider myself to be progressive. I am not going to use the VectorVest stop for the reason of a lot of times I'm going to give back a lot more than I want. Does that make sense, Michael? Now, again, if you're a longer term investor, prudent investor, a conservative investor, the VectorVest stop, by all means, is a great way to keep you in a stock longer. Once it hits and breaks through and becomes a sell recommendation, you'll get out of that stock. That's actually recommendation. But it's a 13-week moving average adjusted for the fundamentals of the stock. If the stock is fundamentally sound, it will keep you in the stock. Once the fundamentals start to wane, it'll get you out of the stock faster. So you look for more flexible stops. And I think that is a better way of expressing my way of looking at stops. I do want flexible stops. I want to be able to get out a little faster. And sometimes getting out a little bit faster can hurt me because it'll take me out and go back up. But I'm okay with that, especially if I incur a small loss or especially if I incur buying or keeping profits. So it works for me. But the longer term investor who really doesn't want to sit around and just watch stocks all the time, I say utilizing the VectorVest stop is a great way for you to manage your stocks. All right, the VectorVest stop is for longer term holds. Short term holds needs a tighter stop. Dave C. and I seem to be on the same sheet of music. Glenn, can you review how to set alarms? Yes. All right, let's go find another watch list that's got an RT above 1. Uranium stocks. A lot of people think I'm sleeping on uranium. Evidently, I'm not. Look at that watch list has an RT at 1.18. It's in an upturn. Let's click on it. I love being able to look at the stocks from a VST perspective, but if I'm looking for stocks to get into right now, I'm going to go up to where it says VST, click on it, and I'm going to go to percentage gain loss. I want to see what stocks are moving up the most today. URG, look at that. It's up 4.2% today. Look at the equity curve. It's got a VST of about 1.25. It's a fundamentally sound stock overall. Is it? Let's go see. Relative value it's the relative value and the relative timing that are pushing the VST above 1 at 1.25. This is more of an aggressive stock because the RV is above 1, but the RS is below 1. Let's say you see the move on the stock right now. I'm looking at a 1-year graph. Looking at that graph puts the little bell in the top right-hand corner. You see that? That's how I set my alert. I got to be looking at a 1-year graph to see that. If I'm looking at a 3-month or 6-month graph, that bell will not show up. All right, so I'm looking at a 1-year graph. The bell is there. I click on the bell. Bingo. It takes me so I can create an alert. Now, I'm going to click on create an alert. There's the move over the last 3 months. I'm going to move this blue line. Put my mouse on it. I move this blue line to move higher than the high, which is at about $137. You see that right in the middle? It says $137. All right. And then simply, now that I've got my alert set or where I want it to be, I'm going to create the alert. Now the alert is set, or it will be. Now, the cool thing about this is once I go back to that 1-year graph, you see that bell? That bell is now filled in. That tells me that I have an alert on that stock. So as I go through this list of stocks, I can quickly see what stocks I have alerts on. All right, PFIE, I'll write that down. I'm writing down. I'm only going to look at a few of your stocks. PFIE, I'm writing them down as I see them up there. AXON. All right, I'm not ready for your stocks yet. Roger says Profit Locker Pro. I don't talk a lot about it here because a lot of people who are not subscribers are going to ask me questions about it. I'd rather talk about it in the place where I should be talking about it. All right, that's the way I'm going to answer that question. But Profit Locker Pro is a great way to manage your stocks. So URG, I got an alert on. Let's go back. What other stock looks like it's moving up? How about Denison Mines? Look at that equity curve. But it's got a VST below 1. This tells me the stock may not be so good. Look at relative value and relative safety, both below 1. This is more of a speculative play, but it is in an uptrend because RT is above 1. I'm looking at the 1-year graph. Oh, notice that the bell is filled in here. I already have an alert set on Denison Mines. Glenn, my mobile app can only rank stocks A to Z by RT. Are there different levels of mobile app like there are for desktop? And the answer to that Fitz is yes. The mobile app, Boston, are you here? The mobile app has 3 different levels, just like the desktop does. It's either 2 or 3 different levels. I can't even move around on our website right now because lack of whatever's going on with my mouse in the system. But it's still keeping me in the app so we can still do what we need to do in the app. But there are different levels of the mobile app as well. It's 3 levels. Thank you, T. Normally, Lisa is here in the background, but she's not right now. So my wife says, babe, I'm moving to Albuquerque. I don't know what that means for me because I'm not going to Albuquerque. Joey, aren't you from New Mexico?
Yes.
Anywhere near Albuquerque?
No.
All right. My wife just texted me and says, we're moving to Albuquerque. I'm not moving to Albuquerque.
I've been there several times, but
You have you? Okay. Oh, look at that. Now you see at the top, a stock that hit my alert, Tile has crossed above 1069. Let's go to recent alerts. Let's go to recent alerts. And Tile should have hit. Well, it's not showing me. Let's go click mark as red. Recent alerts. Tile just hit my alert. Darn it. Well, also, Gush hit my alert. USO hit my alert. And you notice I have alerts for market timing for both US and Canada in here. Let's go look at that. Look at Gush. See, do I want it? Let's put it on 3-month graph. Do I want it? Ooh, look at that. I think I want to get into Gush. It already hit my alert. I think I'm going to get into it. I'm going to, how much is this stock? 41. I'm going to go add to a portfolio. And I'm going to put it into mobile app, which is my $100,000 portfolio. Spend 10 grand. All right, any stock that's over $20 goes into this portfolio. Let's go add that to the portfolio. The alert already, nope, I don't want to navigate. The alert already hit. All right, let's go to my next alert. TDW, look at that. View the stock detail. That stock is going up. I'm going to add it to my portfolio. It's 68. Let's go put that into add portfolio. Mobile app, 10 grand. Add to the portfolio. I'm going right off the alerts that are already hit. What else hit? Power. Wow, look at that stock. Good googly moogly. Look at the relative value, relative safety, relative timing. Woo! Let's go get that. Let's go get that. Add to portfolio. That stock is over 20 bucks. Do I have money still left in there? I sure do. 10. Add to the portfolio. No. All right, what else is hit? This was on coin. Do I still want this? No. It hit my alert, but I'm not feeling that stock in the direction it's going right now. UEC. I like the move on that. Let's go look at it. I'm going to take that. It already hit my alert. Notice that the earnings are getting less worse. And it's moving up. Let's go take that one. That one is less than $20. I'm going to add that to my portfolio, which is mobile app 2. This is a $5,000 portfolio. I'm looking to only put $1,000 per position. 1,000. No. All right. Any other things that I'm doing this on the fly, looking at what's going on right from the mobile app. Let's go look at my portfolios now. The mobile app portfolio, which is the $100,000 portfolio, $100,000 portfolio. I'm looking for stocks, all the stocks that are over 20 bucks. So what did I pick up today? I picked up TDW, Power, and Gush. Look at that. We're starting to already make money on that portfolio. This portfolio overall is up 11% since April 27th. All right. There we go. There we go. I'm feeling this. Ooh. I only make trades in these portfolios when I'm live. I don't do anything with these portfolios when you're not here. Let's go look at the mobile app 2. This is my $5,000 portfolio. I've now got 3 stocks in here. Bank D is taking a hit, but look, we're already up still 15.81%. On the other stock, UGP, we're up 0.5%, and we just got into UEC, and we're up about 0.1%. Natural gas day trade, Boyle would be the day to take it. Let's add to this portfolio, add a position. I'm going to put in Boyle. This one is a tough one because it's so volatile. And quantity. How much money do I want to spend? Probably 1,000. Calculate the shares, 15, add the position. All right, let's go see if we can make some money on this today. All right, let's go see if we can make some money on this today. What other portfolios do I have? Top 5 weekly picks. I've only got 1 stock left. This portfolio is up 24% since June 5th. Not half bad. We're still up 64% on MOD. As I go through my weekly strategies, my weekly videos on top 5, top weekly picks, I'm going to add more stocks to this. As a matter of fact, I wonder, let's go to my phone. Nah. I think when I do the Monday video preparing you for my top weekly picks, I'm going to take 4 of the top 5 picks from the US and put them into this portfolio. All right, because I need 4 more stocks for my top 5 weekly picks. When these stocks move to a sell recommendation, they get pulled out. That's why I've only got 1 stock left. So the purposes behind this portfolio is to show you the power of what we can do right from the mobile app on a daily basis. All right. And that's all of my portfolios that I've got set up. Stock pick ideas. So what did I say? Who are the people that should be getting into the market right now based on market timing? You guys remember? I picked up power in the last confirmed up thanks to VV. I'm all smiles. Guess what? We just now got into it by way of the mobile app. All right. What type of investors did I say should be getting into the market right now? Based on the market timing, the aggressive. So let's go to stock pick ideas. If you're a little bit more aggressive, let's go to stock pick ideas and let's go see if we can find some aggressive stuff. Let's go look at hot stocks, high momentum stocks. Let's go look at high momentum stocks. Look at that. You guys wanted me to look at PFIE and look at that. It's number 1 in my high momentum stocks. Whoo! Let's go take a look at it. Look at that stock. What scares me about that stock? Looking at the graph. Anybody? What scares me about that stock? Looking at the graph. Do you think it's parabolic? Yes or no? Do you agree? Do you think that that's parabolic? Yes or no? Type it in the room. I don't know quite if I want to call it parabolic. It's moving up. It's moving up nicely. Do you want to call that parabolic? Yes or no? Type it in the room. Yes or no? Yes. I'm looking. If I don't get a lot of feedback on it, I'm going to go to another stock. But PFIE, you think it's parabolic? A lot of people are thinking it's parabolic. Guess what, though? I like the earnings. I like the 3 and the 8. I'm adding this to my portfolio. Woo! I'm going. Gonna do it. All right, let's go put this into mobile app 2. Put $1,000. 1, 2, yeah. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it, baby. Woo! Let's go look at the portfolio. So we got PFIE. We're already up 0.75%. We're already up 0.3%. I'm going for it. I like the price action. It might have looked parabolic, but I went for it. All right, let's go. Let's go to stock pick ideas again. Let's go back to the high momentum. TDW, we already picked that up. All right, look at these high momentum stocks. All of these are energy and oil stocks. All right, I don't want to overload you on energy and oil stocks. Penny stock, it was a $2 stock. I'll take it. Remember, the portfolio that I'm looking at with stocks, over $5 or, less than $20, I'll take it. PFIE, I bought it 203. Right now it's at 294 and it's up 9.7% today. Prim is construction. I'll write that down. PRIM. What else? All of these are energy stocks, man. That's all what's moving. EDU. I am bearish on China. Relative value, relative safety is a fundamentally sound stock with RV and RS above 1 and high relative timing. Let's go to 3-month graph. Today it's breaking right through that level of resistance. Look at that. What would I look for instead of buying it today? What would I be looking for? Anybody? What would I be looking for before I pull the trigger on that? Anybody what else would I be looking for? I like the move. I like that it found a level of support right there. All right. Ditto on China. I see. What am I looking for? Break above resistance. It did. So what am I waiting for before I pull the trigger on it? This group puts so many great stocks in the chat area. Thank you guys. Listen. What am I looking for? I'm looking for confirmation. There you go. Thank you, Brandon. I'm looking for confirmation. And a breakthrough is one thing. Let's see if we get follow through. Oh my gosh, I own EDU. Look at that, John. It's up here, right? High momentum stock. What else is up here? High momentum. Oh, wow. Look at this. Orion Group, 3-month graph. Ooh, look at the earnings. Love the earnings. A little bit of a shooting star pattern right here. See that big wick, more than twice the body? No follow through the day, though. A shooting star is normally a bearish indicator, but no follow through. I still would need it to go above that $5 area. I love that the stock is in an uptrend right now, but I need it to get to that $5 area before I pull the trigger on it. What else is here? That's moving sideways right now. Not quite ready yet. Wow. OLL. Me likey. Look at the earnings per share. Me likey. All right, let's go back one. Let's go put this on a 1-year graph so I can create an alert. Let's go create that alert. All right, so that's, I got to go 12 cents higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's my 12 cents higher. Create that alert. All right, let's go look at the next stock. Wow, Tetra. Goodness gracious, these stocks look so delicious. Scrumdiddlicious. I'm going to set an alert on this. Go back so I can put it on a 1-year graph. Create an alert. 572. I'm going to go 5 cents higher than the high because it's less than 20 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only hitting the plus sign to give me my 5 and 12 cents higher. I'm going to create an alert. The beauty behind setting up a buy stop in this case is to make sure that the stock is still doing exactly what I want it to do before I buy into it. You are a kid in a candy store, says Lee. I'm just looking at these stocks, man. These stocks, look at this. Celestica. What the heck does it do? I don't know. But look at that 3 and the 8. Look at the earnings. Man, 4.5% up today. Can you sort on VV undervalued stocks and using Unisearch and the 3 and the 8? On the on the desktop app I can. On the desktop app I can. This is hitting a new high. I'm going to take this too. Good gravy. This is I already got an alert. Look at that. See the little bell is already filled in? I've already got an alert on this. I've already liked it enough to set up an alert. So when I go back and look at it again and go, man, I really did like it. All right, let's go to the next one. CLS. Gosh, darn it. Look at these stocks. Oh, that was Celestica. We already looked at that. PAR. PAR was good until it wasn't. It fell to a level of support. Look at that. It fell to a level of support, bounced back up. I need it to get back above that level of the 3-month high. What I don't like about it, though, is earnings is falling. Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar. Listen, I got enough stocks out there. I'm not going to put any anymore, but look at these stocks. I love the ideas that you can get by just looking at the right market situation to match up to what you're looking for. High momentum stocks. I'm not looking at retirement stocks right now. Why? It's because I'm not long-term. There's no long-term indicator yet. Hot industries, man, petroleum drilling. Let's go look at steel. Look at that. CRS, can't remember stuff. Wow, look at that equity curve. Look at that earnings. A lot of great stocks out here, folks. I'm just walking you through the power of the mobile app. Remember, I always like to say it's the power of the program in your pocket. I'm just walking through the mobile app to show you the power behind what's here and what you have at your disposal. Wow. So many stocks. So not that one yet. ATI, I've got a lot of call on looking at ATI. I like the resurgence. I'd really like to see it take out that level of the 3-month high. I like the bounce off support. I like the 3 and the 8 crossing. If I'm a little bit more aggressive, I can jump on now. But I also am not that far. $48 is the 3-month high. I'd really like to see it take out that, but I like the move thus far as well. USAP. I like the earnings, but I don't like the price moving. It's moving a tad bit sideways. GSM, moving down. All right. TMST, also sort of kind of moving sideways. And I don't like the earnings per share. All right, so many stocks, so little time. What can I do? Singing it. So many stocks, so little time. But I'm going to make some money. Let's go back to the portfolios. I'm gonna make some money. Let's go back and find my portfolios. Let's go see. Go back to mobile app. What are we up? We're up 0.7% today. We picked up Power, we picked up TDW, and we picked up Gush. Power and Gush are moving down, but TDW is nicely up. Hold on a second. I got sorry about this. I got to pick up my wife from the airport. She's leaving Albuquerque now. I got to pick up my wife from the airport, so I got to make sure that I coordinate what time she lands. ETN. Let's go look at that stock as well. ETN. And let's go back to the other portfolio. Mobile app 2. We picked up a couple of stocks there. UGP pulling back. UEC pulling back, but PFIE is up 1.2. My wife says she lands at 713. Good. Okay. I need to make sure. Let me tell you something. This is my third marriage. It took to my third marriage to understand the power of communication. It saves on a lot of heartache. So as much as I love you guys to death, I had to make sure I got the right time that my wife landed as to not incur the wrath of my wife. All right? That's all. Listen. So if anybody gets pissed off because I checked that text, maybe you ain't married. All right, that's all. I think any married folk out there, especially the men folk, understand what I just did, and they were going to be okay with what I did. All right, going to be okay with what I did. And my wife says about getting me, but I told her to check with you. My wife does, and what did she just say? Again, communication. And I'll be hungry. Bingo! I know that we're going out to dinner once I pick her up. Got to know these things. I can teach you how to make money in the market, but I also got to make sure that I got it. I'm in a New York state of mind so that I can be in the right mindset, keeping my wife happy, to make sure that I can provide you with the entertainment and energy and the power of the VectorVest program in your pocket. All right. Did I get PRDO yet? No. What time is it? 12:41. Let's do this. Don't forget the 3 little words. What's the 3 little words? I love you. Albert, don't get me in trouble out there. Is Mrs. Glenn watching the stream right now? No, she's getting ready to board her plane. She's getting ready to board her plane. So she's just letting me know what's going on and the communication. I know what time I got to go get her and all that stuff. And I know not to go eat because we're going out to eat. Well done, Glenn. You'll live a long, happy life. Absolutely. But buy her. Oh, heck no. No. Buy her a second dog. I don't even like pets. That's her dog. That's her dog and her cat. I don't even like pets. Huh?
And how many pets do you have?
I got none. I got 0.
How many live at your house?
Huh?
How many pets live at your house?
Two pets live at my house. Actually, 3 pets, because one of my daughter's cats is at the house too. None of them are mine. None of them are mine. No, I'm not getting another cat. All right. Let's do this. We put ourselves in a good situation to have some stocks in the portfolio. We bought some new stocks off the alerts, off of looking at stocks from our watch list, after looking at stocks from the momentum watch list, because I said that the more aggressive person should be trading the market right now. So we got some stocks in our portfolios. We're going to hold those, and we're going to see what happens next Friday. By the way, next Friday, I will be off. Ryan will be doing the mobile app coaching next week because I've got a tea time. Glenn is taking some time off to go play some golf. So I've got a tea time next Friday, so I will not be here. And also to let you know that we are closed on Monday. All right, we are closed on Monday. All right, let's
my tea time right now.
Say again.
You're cutting into my tea time right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Tea.
Let's go my watch list. Let's go build the watch list of your stocks. It's going to click the plus sign. All right, I wrote down some stocks already. FUTO. TO. All right. Not found. What? FUTU? It's got to be what it is. All right. Next stock is PRDO. Next one is ACGL. I wrote some of these down as you were typing them in the room. PFIE, we already looked at. AXON. CEIX. PRIM. PRIM. HKIT, ETN. Let me see what other stocks you got out there. RXRX, EXTR, HKIT is other Helix. Lee, really, Mitzi? You want to look at Lee? We'll look at it. Lee, why is my phone doing that? Lee, I only want one. Prim is already there. Tomorrow is the VectorVest online user group. Yes, it is. Michael, thank you for that. The VV International User Group is on tomorrow. Joey will be there. I will not. Whew. UBS, EME. EME. I'll take one more. BEKE. Did I not put that up there already? I did not. BEKE. All right, that's all the stocks I'm going to do today. Create the watch list. What's today's date? 9/1/23. Customer picks. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at these stocks, baby. Woo! Sorted by VST. Helix is at the top. Look at this. Energy. Arch Capital. Future Holdings. A lot of buys. Oh, who gave me the RXRX? That's my speculative pick. That is my speculative pick. It's a stock, Recursion Pharmaceutical, which has got a collaboration with NVIDIA for AI opportunities to help in doing research on diseases. So I like RXRX, but it is a speculative play. It ends up at the bottom of the list by VST. All right, let's go look at this from another perspective. Which ones have the most upside potential? ACGL, RVs above 1. These are the stocks that should outperform the market over the next 1 to 3 years. ACGL, CEIX. Now, I'm going to show you something. As I go through this process, I want you to pay attention to the stocks in the list that keep coming up towards the top. All right, so we're going to start that all over again. We're going to sort this by VST, Helix, CEIX, EME, ACGL. Okay, let's go sort it by relative timing. CEIX comes up again, so does Helix and EME. Let's go sort this by relative safety. ACGL, EME, again, AXON, EME has come up all 3 times. Let's go to relative timing. CEIX, you get the feel there? How many of you have ever done that? Look at a list of stocks, look at a list of your watch list, and sort by all of our indicators to really find and gravitate to the stocks that show up more than once. If that's something that you just found out that you like, type a 1 in the room. If it's something that you have done in the past already, type a 2 in the room. I love the idea of trying to bring something new to the table every week. Last week, it was looking at your watch list, sorted by RT to see which watch lists were moving. So it looks like you guys do that. I love that. But there's a couple of you who have not done that. At least I brought a little something new to the table today. So I love the idea. And somebody says sort by CI as well. Just do that. EME again, Helix again, ACGL. You start to migrate, find the stocks that migrate to the top of the list. So I'm going to look at stocks like EME. Wow, look at that. Good, googly, muggly. That stock is rocking and rolling. That stock is rocking and rolling, and you can't not like it. Put it on a 3-month graph. When I tap on a graph, I have it to default to come down to a 3-month graph. You can have it default to do whatever you want to do, and you do that in the graph settings down below. All right, so when I click on a graph, it automatically shows me a 1-year graph. When I click on a graph, it automatically puts me into a 3-month time frame because that's what I like looking at. It's up 1% today. Look at that equity curve over the last 3 months. Next one, Helix showed up on more than one of the sorts as well. Cats can be good for giving dogs exercise. That's what my cat does. Oh my gosh. I don't like my pets. Great stocks always rise to the top no matter how you sort them. And Michael, you're absolutely right. And all I did was go through an exercise to show that. All right. And again, nothing I'm doing on the desktop. This is all mobile. All mobile. The power of the program in your pocket. Helix. ACGL came up a couple of times. Interesting as I look at that. Love the earnings per share. I'm not sure I really like it. It's up 0.6% today. Let's go hit the back button. I want to go look at a 1-year graph of it because I want to bring up the fundamentals. The fundamentals show me, what just happened? ACGL, there's my fundamentals. Relative value, relative safety, both above 1. All right, they're both above 1. All of our indicators are above 1, and it's undervalued. When I go to the 3-month graph, I don't know if it's the right time I want to buy it right now. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's go to the next stock, EXTR. I like the pullback to this level of support. I like the bounce. I really need that 3.8 to cross. It hasn't happened yet. Love the earnings per share. Prim, loved it. Looking, some of these I'm going to give you some cheers on. Prim is a good-looking graph. Look at that. That's a 3-month graph. Earnings per share is rising. Let's put this on a 1-year graph. Relative value above 1, relative safety below 1. I call this more of an aggressive trade, but that equity curve looks good. CI is above 1. I like the stock. I do like the stock. Put it back on a 3-month graph. I like the play. I don't dislike it. Let's go to the next one. Loading the chart for ETM. That's another one I like. Look at that. Eaton Corp. Look at the rising earnings per share, the 3 and the 8. That's a beautiful looking equity curve. Wow. UBS, interesting. I see the gap. It started to fade the gap. See that gap? It started to fade the gap today. It's a very indecisive stock today. I need this stock to see if that level of the gap holds. If it fades the gap, that stock's going to have more downside. All right, a little bit of indecision today. Notice the big wick on today's candle. There's a lot of selling pressure on that candle. Prim found it with the NPI back in May. That's a good looking stock. I like that stock. You found it back in May. That's a good looking graph, and it's still rocking and rolling. Axon, Lee Motors, bounce off support, closed candle today. Earnings per share still is rising. It's an EV stock. I got to check to see how they're coming through on deliveries of the vehicles. Glenn's pets probably think their names are Get Off Me. Wow, that's funny. I knew you would like Prim. We have the same taste in stock charts, says John. All right, let's go. Wow, Pardo, PRDO, big move. That's news. I want to see something. I want to see the stock news on that. That's a big move. I don't know if it was earnings or what. It's up 5%. Reports second quarter and year. Yep, there was earnings. Oh, that was 29 days ago. I'm going to click on press release. I got nothing. I got no new news on the stock. Notice how I was able to use the mobile app and get right to the news. I'm going to scroll down and click on done. I did that right from the mobile app by clicking on the 3 dots and going up and finding stock news. Big move today. I couldn't find any specific news on it. Glenn, your watch list is much larger on the mobile app than mine. Should it not be the same for everyone? I'm using an iPad, not an iPhone. I don't know if that makes it. I think that probably makes a difference. I'm using an iPad, not an iPhone. All right. Everything that I'm doing from the mobile perspective may look a little different if you're using an iPhone. Mark says, PRDO, told you, I like the move. I really want to know what's pushing the stock up today. The stock is hitting a new 3-month high. As a matter of fact, let me tell you how much I like it. Let me tell you just how much I like it. I'm going to put in an alert for it. I like that. I'm going to go 5 cents higher than the high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put an alert. I can create that. I like that. I like that stock. I cannot lie. CEIX, excellent. I like the price move. I don't like the earnings. I like the price move. So if I take this is more of an aggressive trade. I will put a tighter stop on this because earnings is the red flag. Earnings is the red flag. All right. So if I like the price action though, it is going bottom left, top right, 3 and 8. All that still looks good. If I take this trade, I put a tighter stop. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? I don't mind taking the trade, but this is the power of looking at a graph before I make a decision. This is the power of looking at a graph before I make a decision. I like the price action, but I'm going to put a tighter stop on it. Futu, rising earnings. I see the wick at the top today, right there. I see the wick, a little bit of selling pressure. It's up 7% today. It's hitting a new 3-month high. I could put an alert on that one. Wow, that's BEKE. Love the earnings. That's more of a parabolic move. Look at what happened to yesterday's candle. Look at that big wick. Big wick at the top of the candle, but no follow through as far as selling today. That's the last stock. No. RX, this is my speculative play. I own this stock. Speculative play. It looks like it's forming a level of support. I'm not telling anybody out there to buy it. I think it's an interesting play. It is up 4.5% today. This is an interesting play with a farmer linking up with an AI company. All right, that's it. We covered a lot. We covered what was going on in the market. Sorry I couldn't get the views to come up. It is what it is. And actually, Joey, I don't know how we stopped this today, as a matter of fact. Because you can't
click. Just let me know.
Huh?
I got it. Just let me know when you're done.
All right. I put a tight stop on all of my positions. Jim, that's fine, but be careful with the tight stop. You could be getting yourself out of a stock too early. All right, so just saying, just be careful with that, Jim. Robert says he owns RXRX for the long term. Yeah, I own it. I like the idea. I want to see if it comes to fruition. Tesla is down again. I am a fan that as long as Tesla keeps on trying to have a price war with China, they're going to affect the bottom line. I'm still short-term on Tesla. Short-term bearish on Tesla. He needs to get out of that. That's my personal opinion. He needs to get out of that. Concentrate. You're the big guy on the block. Everybody's chasing you. He needs to concentrate on selling these cars and all that kind of stuff. All right. With that being said, if this was your first time here, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like the content. We do this every Friday. The power of the program in your pocket. I am your mobile mentor to walk you through how to use this mobile app. Again, everything I do is on the mobile app itself. If you like the content today, hit the like button. It just tells me it was worth it for you to stop by and spend some time with me today. We are closed on Monday. All right, just don't forget that. And I will not be here next Friday, but Ryan will be doing that. Come support him on the mobile app trading. With that, folks, have a great long weekend. Spend some time with family. Enjoy yourself. Get out and do some stuff. Because that's the unofficial end of summer, right? The unofficial end of summer. So until the next time, folks, adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Still praying for you guys in Maui. And for all of you in Florida that just went through Hurricane Idalia, I'm praying for you guys as well. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.